Today I'm going to show you how to make Monterey chicken. This is a restaurant copycat recipe. We've got chicken, bacon, barbecue sauce, and lots of cheese. My kids love this recipe. It's so easy, and I'm hungry, so let's get started. We'll begin with the chicken breast. You can either use 4 small chicken breasts or use 2 large ones and cut them in half lengthwise into cutlets. Pound out your chicken breast between 2 layers of plastic wrap. You can either use a rolling pan, the bottom of a heavy saucepan, or the flat side of a meat mallet, which is my favorite. Pound the chicken until it's an even 1/2 inch thickness. Pounding the chicken tenderizes it and allows for faster and more even cooking. Season your chicken all over with salt, freshly ground black pepper, and garlic powder. Be sure to season both sides of the chicken, then it's time to start cooking. You can either cook this in a skillet on the stove top or outside on the grill, which is our favorite because it adds smoky flavor, but I'm gonna show you how to do it both ways just in case your grill isn't available. Preheat a large oven-safe skillet over medium heat. Once the skillet is hot, add a tablespoon of olive oil, then add your chicken breast in a single layer. If you don't have a large enough skillet, you may have to do this in 2 batches or use 2 separate skillets. Saute for about 3 to 4 minutes on the first side, then flip it over and brush the top generously with barbecue sauce. Cook for another 3 to 4 minutes on the second side, and once the temperature is getting close to 165 degrees Fahrenheit, flip it over again and brush the second side with barbecue sauce. As soon as the chicken reaches 165 degrees Fahrenheit, immediately take it off the heat. If your skillet retains heat, you can even take the chicken out and set it on a plate so it doesn't get overcooked. If you want to add an extra layer of smoky flavor, try cooking the chicken over a grill. This is a little closer to the restaurant version, and the cooking instructions are almost identical. Start by cooking 3 to 4 minutes covered on the first side, flip it over, brush with barbecue sauce. Then cook 3 to 4 minutes on the second side, flip it over, brush again, and it's done. This also adds those beautiful and delicious grill marks. Arrange the chicken in your oven-safe skillet, or you can use a casserole dish if you've grilled your chicken. Try to fit them in a single layer. Of course, we're gonna brush the top of these with another generous layer of barbecue sauce because we love that sweet, smoky flavor. Next, you're gonna top with some crisp bacon, and I like to cook this ahead of time so it's ready to go. You can either cook this on the stovetop, in the oven, or the air fryer. I'll link to those methods in the recipe notes. If you're going for the restaurant style, you wanna crisscross the bacon over each piece of chicken. For the cheese topping, I'm using a blend, so I have equal parts of Monterey Jack Cheese and shredded cheddar cheese. Mix those 2 together and divide it evenly between your chicken. Spread it out over the top, and it feels like a lot of cheese, and it is, but you won't be sad about it. It melts into every groove, and it is so good. Since this finishes cooking quickly under the broiler, I do like to have my toppings ready to go. The classic toppings for Monterey chicken are diced tomatoes and fresh chives. I like to have a generous amount because this does add a lot of fresh flavor and color to the dish. Now that our toppings are prepared, pop your chicken skillet into the oven and broil for about 2 to 3 minutes or until the cheese is melted. You'll love how bubbly and gooey this gets, and it does melt quickly, so keep an eye on it. Also keep in mind the chicken is already fully cooked, so we don't have to worry about the internal temperature. Lunch is ready, and oh my goodness, my kitchen smells so good. But there is a little bit of garnish left, and do not skip this garnish. It really takes these over the top. It's so fresh and good. I love to add some diced tomatoes and green onions, and that's classic to the Chili's Monterey Chicken. And you can top it right in the skillet, you can top it on the plate, whatever you like. The presentation is so pretty. It's so unique with that little crisscross of the bacon and the tomatoes. So much cheese. That's my favorite part. Lots of tomatoes. All right, and our chives, and these came right from our garden. I love some fresh chives as garnish. That little brightness with the green and red. So good. And look how pretty.
I mean, all that's left to do is to serve this up. I love to pair this with some creamy mashed potatoes. If you haven't already, make sure you try our recipe. And my husband did cook up a batch of mashed potatoes to serve this together. The combo is just the best. And then just pair it with a simple side salad, roasted broccoli, zucchini. Keep it simple because this Monterey chicken is the star of the show. Corn on the cob. My husband keeps throwing things at me. Okay. Asparagus. Come on. That's all for now. Potatoes. It's like, where was I? Small brain fart. Brain fart has passed. Okay. Hunger is taking over. The beauty of these potatoes is they whip up real nice. Just take a spoon to them and voila. So delicious. Extra creamy taters. We're gonna get a little pat of butter on there because I don't believe butter is optional with mashed potatoes. Absolutely necessary. Okay. Critical. Threat level midnight, you know.
I already put butter in there.
It's fine. I already put butter in there. It's not gonna stop me. Let's do this. Let's get the big one. The big honkin' cheesy one right in the middle. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, and check out this cheese pool as I lift. You will not be able to resist. Oh, looky, look, look. Cheesy, saucy, and loaded. That is chicken done right, my friends. That's what it looks like. All right, this is the moment that I have been waiting for. And also this reheats really well, which my kids are always super happy to have leftovers because this is like the perfect treat for a lunchbox. I'm gonna cut into this and show you the juicy center. And this chicken is just loaded with so much flavor. It's really a super simple recipe, but so good. Look at this. Also, there's bacon. I mean, duh. Oh, that is lovely. Look at that. I'll take it for a spin. Every bite is flavor packed. Wow. And why, you might ask, Chili's? So my husband has a history with Chili's. He used to work there as a cook. I think that was his first job, right, honey? And that's how he learned how to make this. And actually, Chili's was our first date, so it has a special place in my heart. It's super fun to recreate recipes from there. I don't even know if they still have this on their menu. They don't. Okay. Aw. Well, now we do. We have it on our menu, and you can too. So a bite of chicken, and definitely get some of those toppings and bacon on there. Here we go. Everything from the sweetness of the barbecue sauce to the salty bacon, juicy bits of tomatoes. Make sure you try it with our mashed potatoes. Oh. If you have a grill available, do it grilled because it adds a little bit of smoky flavor. Also, if you haven't already checked out our book, there is, in the dessert section, I talk a little bit more about our love story. If you're curious, a little tidbit there. Let me know if you guys have any recipe requests, maybe other restaurant copycat recipes that you'd like to see on our channel. Also, let me know where you guys spotted Sharky, and we'll see you in the next episode of Natasha's Kitchen. All right, honey, come and enjoy this recreated favorite. I know you love it too. What a good reward for all that video filming work. That's what I love about cooking. There's a reward.